What up? Back on here again. We ain't gonna keep y'all too long. Just gonna get through these
Oh man,
situations. Got the twerking
twerking center.
goddamn senator out here. I know y'all seen this because this was every damn where.
Y'all seen
You
this
know.
buffoonery? This this is who representing us.
Somebody
Oh,
background.
oh shit, that might be my motherfucking background.
What's
You
going
know
on?
we scraping and scrambling for shit. Told you we scraping and told
Yup.
y'all we scraping and scrambling for shit.
My background. What's going on, y'all? Somebody said oil sheen, JR joke. Oil sheen. Oil sheen. What's going on, family?
What up? What up? Yeah. Y'all know we scraping and scrambling for shit.
Y'all seen Senator Mac twerking? Talking about vote for her?
Where's she
Senator
from again? She from
Rhode Island.
Connecticut? Oh, Rhode
Rhode
Island.
Island.
That's right. Ah, damn. This shit is definitely coming to an end. This shit is over, y'all. This is who representing us right here. See that?
She twerking to get reelected, man.
Shaking her ass to get a vote.
That's what we come down
I
to.
guess we're supposed to throw our tax dollars to her in ones.
Her tax dollars and ones. It's a I'm pretty sure y'all seen these
Yeah, this shit is
videos of her.
over.
Let me share her
Yep, she looked
page
like
real
Boo
quick.
Boo the Fool. Yep. She looked just like Boo Boo the Fool. Shaking my ass.
Shaking my ass. Vote for Senator Mac. Yeah, go through some of her responses real quick. She was catching a lot of backlash for this
It
turkey
wasn't.
shit.
Oh, it wasn't for her vote. It was just voting in general. That shit don't
So,
even matter. She's still like Boo Boo the Fool out here. It don't matter why she did it. She's supposed to have herself together. If you're gonna be representing the people, have your shit together.
Ready to talk about me twerking upside down on America's birthday yesterday.
oh, my bad.
How the hell did she end up
Am I
becoming
surprised
senator?
that the internet is more ready to talk about me twerking upside down on America's birthday yesterday than they are ready to talk about any of the policy wins I had this year or any of the other accomplishments that I've had outside of the Senate chamber, inside of the Senate chamber? I'm not surprised that they would rather talk about me shaking my ass. The consistency and the dedication
How
in
in
which
the
the media
hell?
decides to target Black queer women, myself, in ways that are unproductive to the narrative it's lazy, it's tacky, and quite frankly, I'm over it. I got policy papers for days on my website. I have introduced policy for days. I be talking, I be elevating things, and the only thing they want to talk about is me shaking my ass.
I guess she shake her ass on the off time, I guess. Let me see what else she talking about.
Who voted for that?
Hey, baby, this ain't it because I have an Ivy League degree and I'm a sitting state senator. It's not about what I'm wearing. It's
That
not
makes
about
it
what
even
I'm doing.
worse.
They won't respect me regardless.
Oh my gosh, did she just say that like that? Oh man, this is over. This shit is over. This is over.
Yes, we absolutely need more people spreading joy,
Hold on.
yes, we absolutely need more people spreading joy, positivity, and humor in in these trying times. I'm glad I got to enjoy my paid time off.
Yep.
Yep.
This is
Too
the
much.
end, y'all.
This is the goddamn end.
Stick a fork in earth, cause it's done.
Cause it's done. Yep. This is we dealing with. Twerking senators, You know what I'm saying?
All types of bullshit, man.
Just all types of madness, man.
Don't forget, handing out crack pipes for people.
Oh
The
yeah.
government handing out crack pipes and needles.
Yup.
They,
What she say? I forgot the Supreme Court owns my body, so sorry for twerking in high. Fund abortion. Oh man, get her out. She don't know what the fuck she doing out here. She just
yeah, they
she
need to
just in the
keep,
way. She
yeah, they
just in
need
the
to keep
way, fam.
abortion going to prevent shit like her from happening.
Exactly. She just in the goddamn way. That's about
She
it.
damn sure that you hit that right on the head.
She just in
She
the
is in the
goddamn.
way.
Some people have asked, what's that thing on my leg? It's not a thing. It's a birthmark. I was born with it. It goes all around my leg, my foot,
How the
etc.
fuck she
And
she
I've got some
become
scars.
senator? Listen
See,
to
like
her, man.
that town, they must got a. This must be like a small ass town of black people in that area where she from. Probably like a small, small little town. You know what I'm saying?
This shit is way over. What's
Fuck.
next? She gonna become president next?
Exactly. Exactly. That's what we
Well,
facing out here.
well, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are now looking at the end of America, the end of civilization as we know it. Because officially, this shit is
Ass.
over.
Look
Votes
at
in for
her
Mac.
ass. Shaking my ass.
It's over.
We play that shit again. Shake. Look, my ass.
Votes in for Mac.
We literally have, they literally turned the White House into an old folks' home. You got senators going around shaking their ass all over town. You got the government handing out crack pipes. Gas prices all high and shit. This shit is over, y'all.
This
Let's
shit is
just
a
admit it.
circus.
This is just one big circus.
That's all it is a goddamn circus, man.
It's over.
Who else we got lined up?
Look. We had goddamn thousands of people on the other channel listening to the bullshit. We over here talking the real shit.
Well, this is the people that selected. The people that want
And
to
then
hear the real shit. They the ones that, you know what I'm saying?
niggas is gone.
It's late as shit too, so niggas probably want to go to bed.
Man, we talked that gossip shit late in all the way till 3, 4, 5 a.m. and niggas was up the whole time to hear that gossip shit. I want to hear the tea.
The T.
Let's be real, man. It was on time. It wasn't no
We be up
500 people in here.
we be up third shift still working.
It,
Tired as fuck and still getting it done.
it wasn't even a quarter of the people who was on the main channel that's on here.
Votes in for Mac.
Vote Senator Mac.
This shit is over, man. Look, man, this chick. Nobody knew who she was probably before this.
Nope.
She
Just
did
in her
this
local
strictly for clout.
hometown. Yeah. Probably just in her local hometown and all that.
I had no clue she even existed before this.
Nah, she went viral. That's why we talking about her now, because she went viral.
Just 10 years ago, we would have never thought a senator would go viral for shaking her goddamn ass.
Black at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see how they just shed the light on that shit, just highlight it and blow it up. And
So that's what this senator teach the young girls to do, to shake your
Shake,
ass, little
shake that,
girls.
shake your ass, 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 ass.
She went to an Ivy League college. I guess she paid her way through, stripping. That's how she paid her way through Ivy League college. Cause those moves, you know what I'm saying? You could tell she been up on the pole a couple times.
You know, she like Diamond from Players Club. It's gonna be trouble, trouble.
Hey,
All right, who else we got lined up?
I mean, you take that title as senator, you know what I'm saying? You gotta carry yourself a certain way. That
Yeah,
comes with the job. God
yeah, do,
damn.
yeah. Cause they already gonna use. They ain't gonna do nothing but use that against her.
I mean, it's just some ignorant shit. Like,
They ain't gonna do nothing but use twerk video against her. As she trying to run again, they ain't gonna do nothing but use that video to basically get her up out her seat.
and in fact that some people was defending this, that goes to show you where we at. It's a done deal. It is a done deal. This shit is over. All right, let's get to this next. What else going on out this bit?
Uh, uh, Bill Gates' daughter dating this get out looking ass motherfucker.
Sheesh.
Why is monkey at? Why is dumbass buying up all the
All the
farmland?
goddamn
They
farmland.
distracting us
That's what.
with
Yep.
they distracting us with his goddamn daughter dating the goddamn Negro.
While they plotting to starve your asses out, you know what they give you? Bill Gates' daughter is dating a black man. That's what they
Again,
give y'all. Distract you from this nigga buying up all the farmland, killing off animals, paying farmers not to plant crops, but he's buying up all the farmland. And then a couple years from now, maybe not even a couple years from shit, might be a couple months from now, niggas wondering why the grocery stores is empty. Niggas wondering why they can't get no goddamn food in their house. You know why? You know why? Because you was sitting there worrying about goddamn Bill Gates' daughter dating some get out looking ass nigga
what
who
is this
about
bowl? What is this bowl cut looking ass nigga, man? That nigga ain't even got a fade. That John bowl, he got a whole bowl cut.
I don't know what closet they dug this nigga up out of.
I just think this nigga is a body got taken over. I think his body got taken over like Get Out, and
That's possible. They ain't do that movie for nothing.
they got a straight bowl cut. He got a goddamn military cut, don't he? He probably from the military. He probably some Manchurity
Man,
candidate
yeah,
looking
that's
ass
just what I was
nigga.
about to say. Some Manchurian candidate ass nigga.
That is his haircut.
Microchip,
His haircut definitely look Marine.
microchip head ass nigga. Windows 10, Windows 20 head ass nigga.
Uh,
Neuralink head ass nigga. 5G tower head ass nigga.
and yeah, he just happy. Who posted this psyop ass picture anyway?
Exactly. Who the hell took this picture?
Bill Gates
Yeah.
himself, the FDA.
Yeah, FDA. Oh man.
This
That's
nigga,
crazy.
this nigga, Bill Gates took the look. We need this picture
Get out.
for the FDA.
Mm.
Get this
Yeah,
nigga the fuck
man.
up out here.
I don't know where they found this nigga at, man. He dug this nigga up from somewhere. One of they black op projects. He probably one of the mercenary niggas or somebody.
I bet you from another country. How much you bet? I bet he ain't American. He probably some African nigga or something.
The one that they saved.
He probably one of them African niggas out of them villages he was going over there and doing shit with. They probably reserved him and took him in as a project, and he fell in love like no like can't get right.
Yeah, this definitely a psyop ass picture. Look at this shit. Who took this picture, y'all? Who the hell took this picture?
This nigga out here dating Solly May and shit.
Look like she dating some nigga from Wakanda and shit. Where do you find this nigga at?
That nigga straight bowl cut.
Damn, man.
This nigga, man, I don't know what they be doing out here now. They just doing all types of psyops.
They damn sure is. Y'all niggas know this is a distraction.
I don't look at this shit the same as everybody else do.
Me
I
neither.
just don't. I just don't. I see
Er,
everybody
yeah.
posting it like, yeah, Bill Gates' daughter dating a black boy and this and that and yeah, I
Get
mean,
your money. Get your money.
I don't I don't look at this shit like that. I look at this shit like it's just a distraction. And this nigga buying up all the farmland.
That's exactly what this is about. So it's distracting y'all. Y'all niggas ain't gonna have no food in your fridge, worrying about who this bitch kissing.
or who kissing this bitch.
Or exactly. Sheesh. Yeah, we definitely don't look at it the same.
The FDA.
Yeah, we definitely don't look at this shit the same.
Uh the FDA.
Mm-hmm. You gotta think, all right, they put this out there because you know this is psyop. This is psyop. They put this out, it goes viral, right?
That's
At
the
the
narrative.
same time, this nigga get awarded all that goddamn farmland. Her father, Bill Gates, basically bought just about all the damn farmland up in North Dakota, and he on top of the farmland he already owned.
Exactly.
Now, mind
Cause,
you, this nigga is about that GMO shit and all the rest.
'cause that picture definitely ain't no goddamn selfie. That's a setup picture. Yeah, kiss her on the cheek. FDA. Bill Gates. They took that picture on a farmland that he just won.
Yep. Do y'all understand what's happening here, man? There's some serious shit that's going on.
He ain't gonna do nothing but feed y'all that bloody back for sure.
The hell yeah.
Human remains and shit.
Yep. In the form of Beyond Meats. And Impossible Meats, Impossible Burgers and shit. And Impossible Human.
They killing all the farm. They making the farmers kill all they goddamn livestock, man.
Y'all niggas don't think this is serious till y'all
They
hungry
already
as hell.
there's so many reports out talking about a meat shortage, man.
Y'all
But how
niggas
do
gonna be
they? But
hungry as hell out here.
how can they predict that? That's just something. That's something man made. That ain't no goddamn prediction. That's a plan. That's the plan you telling us. They talking about some. Yeah, we about to face a meat shortage crisis.
Why this nigga buying up all the goddamn farmland? And then they try to make farmland out to be the enemy, talking about something is not green. Oh, farmland isn't green. You know, it's basically polluting the environment more than y'all factories. How the hell is
That's
farmland
a lie.
polluting? How the hell is farmland polluting the
That's a
land
lie.
more than actual factories that's processing plastic and poisons and toxins? You
It's a
out your damn
lie.
mind.
They're lying. It's a lie. Niggas is lying, man. They lying more than goddamn Simba and Mufasa out this joint, man.
And people more worried about who the hell kissing her on the cheek. Some microchip head ass boy.
That nigga really got a goddamn. He really got a goddamn Black Power Ranger haircut and shit.
The Black Ranger and shit.
Hey, what's the nigga name? The nigga like the
Zach.
black. Zach,
Yep.
nigga, Black Ranger Zach haircut having ass nigga, man. Cause
Mastodon.
exactly, Latoya, Monsanto
Hey.
own most of the farm. Hell yeah, Agent Orange ass Monsanto own most of the farm.
Exactly. Black G.I. Joe ass boy. Exactly. With the kung fu grip and shit. Look at this nigga.
Bunch of GMO ass farms. They done taking all the nutrients out the food and shit,
Y'all niggas gonna be
and leave
hungry
not
as shit out here. Niggas
that
gonna be
shit don't
hungry as
even.
shit.
They take all the nutrients out and fill that shit up with MSG, uh, a bunch of MSG, bunch of food colorings and sugar. What else? Hormones. They strip all the nutrients out and get and fill it and put filler in.
Let's play that news article. This nigga buying up all the goddamn land while
Yup.
niggas being distracted by this microchip head ass
Oh yeah.
boy.
Microchip. Yeah. The FDA.
Knowing damn well that black boy was created in a goddamn Microsoft lab.
Get out.
Test tube, baby.
Mhm.
Well, if Bill Gates gets his way, you might be eating bugs because he's approved for the controversial purchase of thousands of acres of prime North Dakota farmland after the deal drew fury from the state's residents. The state's Republican Attorney General Drew Wrigley had inquired into the land sale and on Wednesday issued a letter saying the transaction complied with an archaic anti corporate farming law. The Depression era law prohibits corporations or limited liability companies from owning farmland or ranch land, but allows individual trusts to own the land if it's leased.
Hold on. So they basically saying like that's why he was able to acquire that land. They saying like a private entity can own land. They saying
Yeah, a trust, a
corporation.
private trust. Yeah, he did it under a private trust. He didn't do it under his corporation. That's
This
why
is
they saying
slick
he was
ass
able.
nigga.
Yeah, yeah. He
This nigga is
technical. Yeah,
slick.
technical ass boy. Yeah,
This guy is slick.
technicalities. He playing the gray areas and shit.
This nigga is slick.
But
The
we
farmers,
think
which
that his daughter dating a black man is more news than this. You know, if niggas deserve to starve if they going to make that the headline and not this. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas getting distracted by that. Y'all really think that G.I. Joe microchip head
Gates
ass niggas is really the headline? Y'all think that should be the headline? When this motherfucker buying up all the farmland in the United States, you know what?
says
This
he
shit is
intends
over.
to do. Now, Gates is the largest private owner of farmland in America after quietly amassing some 270,000 acres across dozens of states, according to the last year's edition of the Land Report 100, an annual survey of the nation's largest landowners. The billionaire's holdings make up actually only about 1% of the nearly 900 million total farm acres in the United States. The purchase of the land in North Dakota had raised legal questions
Man,
as well as
buying up our
concerns that
whole
ultra rich
inheritance.
landowners do not share the state's values. Gates' firm, Red River Trust, purchased $13.5 million worth of land in two counties from wealthy northeastern North Dakota potato growers Campbell Farms. Now, in a curious move, though, the Campbell family in February filed a partnership name certificate with the North Dakota Secretary of State, naming their farming operation the Red River Trust, the same name as Gates' firm.
Wow.
North Dakota's agricultural commissioner, Republican Doug Gehring, previously said that many people feel they are being exploited by the ultra rich who buy land but do not necessarily share the state's values. It's not the first test for a statute that was passed in 1932. A federal judge in 2018 ruled the law constitutional after a conservation farm group argued that it limits business options for producers, and interferes with the interstate commerce by barring out of state corporations from being involved in North Dakota's farm industry. North Dakota's Republican Governor Doug Burgum, a former Microsoft executive whose campaign received $100,000 from Microsoft co founder Gates when Burgum first won in 2016, declined to comment on the farmland sale. Went on, though, to say the governor strongly supports family farms and is open to discussions about cutting red tape that puts North Dakota farmers at a disadvantage compared with neighboring states and ensuring that our ranchers and farmers can succeed and grow their operations, helping rural communities to thrive, the
This
spokesman
nigga.
said. So,
Sheesh.
This nigga, man. Y'all see
This
where
shit
you
is over.
see where we heading. They
This
want
shit is
niggas eat.
over.
They want niggas eating that plant based shit.
And
Cause
bugs.
that shit ain't got no nutrients in it. So basically, niggas gonna be too weak to fight anyway, because they ain't gonna have no fucking strength. Niggas gonna have to fight. Niggas gonna have to tap into the force and tap into the dark side.
Niggas gonna get their asses handed to them.
Niggas gonna have to tap. Niggas gonna have to stop all that being scared of that shit they got y'all thinking y'all scared of. Thinking y'all, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna have to tap into the dark side, man. That's the only way niggas gonna be able to beat them niggas. Y'all keep following behind this bullshit out here if you want. You're gonna have to get some dark. You're gonna have to get dark on these motherfuckers, man. You have to take it back to the ancestors and start getting dark on these niggas.
Damn, man.
You
They
can't
got
beat
niggas
them.
too distracted. They
You
got
can't
niggas too
beat them.
distracted.
You can't beat them physically. You're gonna have to beat them spiritually. You gotta tap into some dark shit, man.
They got niggas too distracted with this dumb shit out here.
Yep. You gotta tap into that melanin and use that shit to your advantage. Most people can't even tap into that shit though, because they, like you said, they distracted by the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta beat these niggas from within. You can't beat these niggas on some physical shit. They got niggas out there marching.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Niggas ain't even doing nothing on a physical shit. Niggas ain't doing nothing but just want to
Nah,
listen to bullshit all day. The niggas is distracted, man. Niggas is distracted with reality TV. Niggas is distracted with social media. Niggas distracted with just the bullshit. Just people have no idea what's going on out here. Most people still don't know what that means. They hear, oh, Bill Gates buying up the land. Oh yeah, he's rich. That's what rich people do.
but nah. But the thing is, they gonna find out soon.
Oh, they're gonna find out real soon.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna be trying to buy meat and shit. And like, no more meat is allowed.
Shit, it ain't gonna
Everybody
be
got to buy
nothing. They not gonna be able to buy shit.
plant based.
Then everything's gonna be distributed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everything gonna be divvied out to your dumb asses.
Tyrone Church said weed is legal for a reason. Yeah, because they giving all that poison ass weed.
All that
That sh-
genetically modified
yeah, that
shit.
shit, that weed ain't the same. That shit, you
It
better all
damn
smoke.
sure ain't.
You better all smoking brick pack Mexican filled with seeds and that shit than to smoke
Yeah, where that shit
that
at?
than to smoke that synthetic shit they yeah, they got everybody thinking, yeah, this some good because it got hairs and shit on it. You know that shit is sprayed with all types of
Yep.
chemicals and shit like that. Weed get you too damn high. You can't even handle that goddamn weed. That weed get you. That weed take you somewhere else. That's not weed, man. That's not weed.
That ain't the same shit that we
And
had
then you
back
got
in the
niggas.
day.
Then you got niggas. I be seeing niggas talking about our CBD like our shit is natural, grown from the ground, no sprays, no nothing. But these niggas talking about our CBD and Delta 8 and all that shit, talking about it look trash and all that. Meanwhile, they smoking some synthetic ass government SIL 6.
Seal 6. Seal 6. G14 classified shit. They
These niggas
smoking
smoking some
G14
G14
classified.
classified. You know what I'm saying? Some shit got them niggas butt naked running out in the streets and shit. These niggas talking about some, yeah, this that good. That's some good poison. The fuck you talking about, man? Niggas funny as hell.
Yeah, that ain't the same shit. Niggas don't. They smoking nanotechnology out this bitch.
Yeah, they smoking some shit. They definitely smoking nano.
Yup.
That's what they smoking, nano.
Let them keep smoking that shit.
Thinking it's the best weed in the world. This that good. It's the best. Yeah, I don't smoke Reggie. I smoke on the best. All right, go ahead, smoke on your best, man.
Sheesh.
Shit,
If they only knew.
give me brick pack Mexican. Where that shit at? That shit that tastes like the backyard, tastes like backyard
Backyard
boogie,
boogie. Yup.
full of seeds. Smoking that G5 hookup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas smoking that 5G.
Yeah, they smoking that 5G strain.
They ain't
Yup.
smoking G5, they smoking 5G. Niggas swear they smoking the best shit in the world, man.
They are.
Yo, niggas out here really thinking they smoking the best shit in the world, though. I be seeing niggas online just smoke. Yeah, I smoke that, but that good. They swear they smoking the best shit in the world. You be seeing niggas at cookies and all that, all the stores and dispensaries. Swear they get the best shit in the world.
And they smoking pure cancer.
They don't even know. Niggas don't even know what they smoking,
Pure
man.
cancer.
Niggas don't even know what they smoking. Talking about they smoking the best shit in the world. Man, I tell you, they smoking that Bill Gates. That's what they smoking. They smoking that Monsanto weed, that
They
Agent
smoking.
Orange weed. That's
They
what they
smoking
smoking.
Windows 10 weed.
Yup.
Microsoft. That Microsoft strain. The FDA. They smoking a strain from FDA.
Oh man, the FDA. Uh, uh.
I, yeah, the FDA. They they smoking that COVID-19 jab strain.
Damn. Damn.
They smoking a strain called jab. Shit
They
just called
smoking, yeah.
jab. Yup. They smoking jab. The jab strain.
Niggas smoke. They swear they smoking the best shit in the world. I'm
Yup.
cracking up. Like y'all niggas crazy, man. You don't
They
make no
they literally
goddamn
have a
sense.
strain called Rona, and niggas would be lined up to get it. Y'all
They
ever
did
smoked that
though.
Rona?
They did though. Niggas was printing up. Niggas was doing that. They was printing up the virus and selling shit out the bags that looked like that was printed up with the
Oh
virus symbol
man.
on there. Yup. Calling it the COVID strain. Yup. Niggas was already doing
See?
that.
See? That goes to show you the ignorance that
Niggas was already
niggas
doing it.
had. This shit is over, y'all. I mean, I don't even know if Earth got 10 years left. Thinking more like 10 days, man.
10 days, man. 10 days, B.
Yup, that Rona run up on you. Yup, that Rona run up on your strain. Rona run up on your 19 weed strain. But that's G14 classified.
Nah, that
That's
CBD we
good.
selling ain't from. Nah, our shit is from farm, straight from the farm. Our shit ain't in no
Nah,
synthetics or
our
our
shit
shit
ain't
grown.
from no
Yeah.
dispensary. Nah.
First of all, the people that's growing our shit don't practice. Got a certain practice that they live by religion wise. They can't even go outside of that practice to be
Yeah, they
fucking
can't
around
spray
with
that
that.
shit. Yeah, they don't use anything
They
synthetic.
can't use that shit because it's against their religion to even use that shit. So nah, the shit we got is straight
Yeah, that shit.
organic, straight from the ground, organic, no sprays. You feel me? No sprays. Straight from the dug up straight from the ground. You know what I'm saying? We ain't Nope.
If it was that shit, I definitely wouldn't be going
I
nowhere
wouldn't be
near
fucking
it.
with the hell no. Hell no. What the hell? You think we gonna be consciously woke like this and be smoking on some shit that's poison like that? Come on, man.
Knowing what they doing with shit called smart dust and nanotechnology, you can
Come on,
easily put
man.
that shit on the weed.
Come on, man.
And burning it don't do nothing to it. The shit still is operational.
Come
Shit's
on.
still highly operational.
Come on, man. We ain't smoking that shit. Hell no. Never. Stargate weed. They gonna be smoking some shit called CERN next. Watch some
Yup.
dumbass nigga. Watch some
Yup.
dumbass nigga
Yup.
talk about CERN, a CERN strain. Niggas gonna be talking about they got that shit from the portal when it opened up. Yeah, yeah,
That's that
nigga.
shit that got that senator out here twerking. She be
Yeah,
smoking
nigga.
on that shit.
Yeah, nigga. This shit from the CERN, nigga. They when they opened that portal up, nigga. This shit came through that. It's that new strain called the CERN, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas gonna be smoking, lined up to get that. Just like they was lined up to get them goddamn Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Niggas love weed, Popeyes chicken sandwiches, and Henny.
Handy.
If they wanted to poison niggas, all they gotta do is put the poison in those three things, and we gone.
And ports.
Yup,
And Newports.
yup. Weed, Popeyes chicken sandwiches, Henny, and Newports.
Yup.
Those the biggest sellers. God damn. And the thing, we keeping it real. That's shit. We keeping it. Come on, man. You can't even say nothing. That we keeping it real. If you, man, look, we know. Y'all niggas know. Niggas love some Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Niggas love Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
Man, that chicken from Popeyes. Church's chicken.
And GMO weed.
That's all that shit is GMO weed, fam. GMO weed, right? Shit. Hold on. See, we love that chicken from Popeyes.
Niggas don't know what they be eating. They don't know what they be smoking. They don't know what they be drinking. They don't know what the hell they inhaling.
Nope. They damn sure don't.
That's trade secrets, Ivory.
Trade secrets.
Wait, it's Derek for real. Derek fucking for real.
Oh man, Derek for real. It's Derek for real. Derek fucking for real. Real spell though. Well, somebody asked for the connect.
Tell them some where y'all grow y'all stuff. Derek for real.
They want the connect, huh? That's what they want to connect.
Yeah, rump shaking, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Bitch out here shaking her ass. Oh man. Talking about some she senator went to an Ivy League school. You an embarrassment.
She gonna get her spot taken doing that shit.
That
That's
shit
all
is
gonna happen.
embarrassing, man.
That's all gonna happen is they gonna take her spot.
They
They
know
gonna
they
get
like to group all of our black asses together. So when she go out there and do some ignorant shit like that as a senator, that reflects on all of us.
yeah, because you know how they like to group us all together. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy that how they group us all together. One person do some shit, they want to group us all together. That's insane. That's insane.
They got us out. They got us out here like Boo Boo the fool. I
Like
mean,
Boo Boo
just
the
think about
fool.
what they doing to us, man. They had us looking like idiots lined up for that goddamn Popeye's chicken. They had us like idiots out there with the Black Lives Matter movement. These bitches
Hmm.
out here stealing the money and buying mansions and shit. You know what I mean? They got us stupid out here gossiping about goddamn Bill Gates' daughter messing with a black dude. Who gives a shit? We got niggas out here stupid as hell voting for Biden, thinking that Biden was gonna make we did it, Joe. Niggas was actually believing in that shit. When he clearly said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
We did it,
So what
Joe.
old man to say that to you, and y'all niggas still go out there and vote for him and
Be the
still
next
believe?
president of the United States.
To this goddamn senator out here acting a fool. It making us look bad, y'all.
We did it, Joe.
Got some dumbasses out here fighting for depopulation. Knowing all them
Depopulation.
goddamn Planned Parenthoods is in a goddamn hood. More, more, more black babies being aborted and killed in the womb than they being born. And they got these sisters out here. My body, my choice. Yeah, I understand that, but goddamn, you don't see the agenda.
But they run them behind a whole bunch of goddamn white women. There y'all go again. Y'all ain't learned shit from women's lib, and they got your goddamn man out the house, took your goddamn protection away, and now y'all still running behind these white folks with them goddamn marches and getting behind that dumb shit.
Now they twerking behind the white
And
folks.
now they trying to
They,
force y'all into getting the genocide and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got you out here screaming "my body, my choice" for some goddamn shit, and they ain't telling you shit about Margaret Sanger or none of that dumb shit.
they damn sure did twerk for Biden. When Biden got in office, niggas was out here twerking.
I seen that. I
I'm
remember
done,
seeing.
man.
I
This shit is
seen that.
over, man. I'm sorry, y'all, but I ain't claiming that shit. Niggas want to say the community black. I ain't claiming that part. That I ain't claiming that shit at all. That's ignorance. All them niggas. I look when that chicken goddamn Popeye's chicken sandwich for. I was not one of those niggas lined up around the corner to get a goddamn. I still haven't eaten one to this day,
Nope.
and
Nah.
never will.
Cause I just hate to be
I am
grouped
not
in
eating no goddamn
when they
Popeye's
start
chicken
doing that
sandwich.
shit. They start trying to get niggas to follow behind some shit. I don't like that. I go the other way. I don't like that shit, man. I do not like that shit when they start trying to commercialize some shit and try and get
Yup.
niggas to get on board with it because they push a lot of shit, a lot of agendas through the black community too. And
Yes,
they
they
be doing
do.
a lot of shit trying to get us to get on board with some shit. And niggas just follow behind it because
Yup.
they hype it up. Because they use our own people against us to do it. That's why.
How we know them goddamn Popeye chicken sandwiches wasn't grinded up Negroes from Africa?
They always trying to get us to hop on board with some
They
shit, man.
see. I don't trust when they push stuff out there like that. You don't know what the hell you eat. You don't know what they feeding you, man.
For the wrong reasons. They be
Niggas was
having
out
niggas
there violent as hell for those goddamn chicken sandwiches.
they be
What
having
was
us
making them niggas violent like that?
following behind some dumb shit for the wrong reasons. It's never for the right reasons, man. It's never for the shit that count. They always got us following behind for some dumb shit that don't help nothing, that don't count towards anything. It never
I,
fails.
I'm glad you honest about that, Roland Curtis. Roland said, I admit that Popeye hysteria got me. Yeah, it got you and a lot of other people, man. Yeah, I ain't never seen no chicken meat that goddamn white. Y'all don't think that shit's extra white? When y'all when y'all crack open those goddamn chicken sandwiches, Y'all don't realize how goddamn white that meat is. Do y'all understand that shit? Oh man, chicken ain't that goddamn white, man. It got a tan to it.
It's one of them. That's how the chicken is splattered out like poik.
Niggas be out here crunch. Hear that crunch?
You hear that crunch? That's funny as shit.
Sheesh.
You hear that crunch?
I can't, man. And then the niggas that's falling for that goddamn. They niggas want to be vegan. You know what I mean? They want to follow. You know what I mean? The Sabi shit, which is cool. They want to be vegan, but then y'all go eat those Impossible and Beyond Meat burgers and hot dogs and all that shit.
I don't think
And convince yourself in your head that you still vegan. That shit cracks me up, man.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think niggas can't really. That ain't. I don't think niggas last on that vegan shit. I'm gonna be honest. You might get them little petite white chicks that stay on that vegan shit and be on that shit all, and But I don't think niggas can't stay on that vegan shit. Nope. Niggas last on that shit probably about 90 days. Probably 90 days at the most.
Yeah, niggas never
2
last
weeks.
on that savings
Yeah,
diet.
that
Niggas be
yeah.
sneaking all types. Niggas be fronting sometimes. Niggas be sneaking all types of shit.
Nah. Even Sabi was even talking about he used to sneak shit.
Yeah,
Remember?
he said he was sneaking fish. He said he was eating fish, man. He had niggas right in his camp making bacon and eggs and shit, telling motherfuckers to eat vegan, and niggas was frying up bacon and eggs. And he himself was sneaking fish. Yeah, that shit, you ain't sticking to that shit like that. But it's worse when you pick up them goddamn Beyond. That's straight chemicals and made in a laboratory.
Yep.
Y'all niggas think that that's healthier than regular meat? I'm talking about regular meat that's actually processed at a farm and a butcher, not at a goddamn plant, not at one of those plant and those factories, not no factory meat. The factory meat is what's poisoning niggas. See, it's a difference. See, most people don't know where their food come from. That's why nobody's panicking that this man is buying up all the farmland. Because it's sad to say this, but a lot of our brothers and sisters in the hood do not know that our food is supposed to come from a farm.
Nope.
They think it just magically works in grocery stores.
Nope.
That's sad, man.
Nope.
That's sad. That's real sad. They do not know that our food comes from a farm, man. Shit, Sabi said he did eat pork before he the vegan
Hell
shit.
yeah.
He said he was fucking some pork up. He was talking about beans and rice. He said when I came home and my mama ain't had that rice and that beans.
Yep. Yup.
Nah, Sabi admitted that he was eating. He wasn't eating that. He was sneaking fish when he was vegan.
Yeah.
When he went vegan, he said he was still sneaking fish from time to time.
Yeah.
Not pork, but it was people in his camp that was running the Usha village that was making goddamn. It was some of his kids and some of the people he was making bacon and eggs and shit on the low.
Yeah, that doing that shit ain't good. That ain't for us, man. It ain't. That vegan shit. That shit ain't for. That ain't what we. That ain't our
Now
part
you
of
could
our
be
diet.
vegan if you gotta make sure you get all the supplements and shit though. You got
Yeah, the supplements. Yeah.
you got because the reason why is because the land ain't the same. The vegetables and the fruits and all that shit don't got the same minerals and nutrients in them. The land been stripped of all the minerals, so you can't survive off just plants and shit alone no more.
Niggas ain't using the right salt.
You gotta eat
None of
meat. You
that.
gotta eat meat these days. You have to. It's certain minerals and shit you're not gonna get from plants. I'm trying to tell you, it's certain shit you're not gonna get from just plants because the plants don't have the same nutrients that they had even 30 years ago.
And you need animal fat.
Yeah, you damn sure
That's what
do.
feeds your cells. Your cells, yeah, I mean that's what feeds your cells is the animal fat.
That's true.
Our bodies is made up like a
Do y'all
goddamn lion,
do
like
y'all
a
know? Do
lion,
y'all know y'all
carnivore.
brains is made up of literally pure fat? Our brain tissue is made up of pure fat, and they tell us that we not supposed to eat animal fat. Instead, they say we supposed to eat synthetic shit like margarine and goddamn
Crisco.
Crisco oil and all that. That shit is literally all made out of chemicals.
How many of y'all here still using Crisco and margarine and shit? Y'all still using that Crisco oil or that lesson oil? Whatever what's that shit called? Lesson?
They told y'all that that animal fat clog your arteries up when that's some bullshit. Animal fat don't clog your arteries up. Synthetic oils do. That synthetic shit, that shit that they make, that Crisco oil, the Mazola, all that shit is just straight
Seed
chemical.
seed oils is dangerous. The seed oils is dangerous, man. The best oil to use, that coconut oil
Yeah,
is probably the best.
avocado
Avocado
oil and
oil,
olive oil are good oils. Coconut oil is a good
coconut oil.
oil. But the best oils is the shit that come from the animals. The
Yeah,
tallow from
tallow and all
clean
that.
animals, not
Yeah,
factory farm animals. We talking about animals that actually live in the proper environment on pastured land. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And that shit's hard to. That shit's expensive. It's more expensive to get animals from pastured land. Most of the animals that y'all eating in them grocery stores and from them fast food restaurants
they
is
not
coming out of
pasture
the
raised.
factory.
They not pasture raised at all.
That's why meat
That's
became
all crammed
unhealthy.
up. That's all
Yeah,
crammed up animals.
sickness. Yep, sickness.
Animals stacked on top of each other. They ain't no type of grass fed, spread it out, pasture raised, or any of that. It's just all a bunch of goddamn animals piled on top of each other. Chickens stacked on top of each other. Can't
I'm,
even move.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't trust no goddamn lard from no Crisco.
And then them big
I
ass
wouldn't
them.
trust nothing from Crisco.
You ever see them big ass cows with them big ass hormone muscles, man? Them Jones, big ass steroid cows, man. Them cows is big as shit, muscular as hell, man.
Look, if you eat healthy animals, you're gonna be healthy. If you eat sick animals, you're gonna be sick. If you eat chemicals, you're just gonna be toxic and you're gonna die. You're gonna get cancer. You're gonna get leukemia. You're gonna get all the shit that niggas are scared to get.
That
Because
Tyson,
when
that
you eat
Tyson meat.
chemicals, you gotta understand it's you got food product and you got chemicals. Most of the shit that you getting at the grocery store is chemicals. Niggas gotta start finding farmers and going to farmers markets and shit and get your food.
There's only six operating food sources where all that goddamn commercial ass meat coming from.
Yep.
6 sources, man.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that impossible meats and beyond shit, that's worse than the factory farm
Supermarket.
meats.
Yeah, that's worse
Yeah,
than
I
supermarket
would
meat.
rather eat supermarket meat before I eat the impossible meats and shit like that. That's 100% chemical and mixed and human remains. The soy that they grow, the shit that they grow, the impossible, because you know it's soy, right? You know that shit, that impossible meats and all that's made out of soy,
Soy is
and they
bad
use
for you.
human remains to grow that soy.
That soy is bad for you. That soy ain't good at all.
And then they even grind the human remains up into a powder, just like the movie Soylent Green. You know what I mean? And they use that as a filler for a lot of the food that we buying at the grocery store. That's a good practice, Sunrod. Go to farmers market, get your fruits and vegetables from the farmers market. get your animal products from the farmers market, your milk, your eggs. The
Hmm.
grocery stores, man, them shits can't be trusted. They, especially that stuff coming from China.
Yeah, you gotta find local farmers markets in your area, man.
Yep, and that's easy. You could do a Google search and find out where your local farmers market is at.
I mean, even if you gotta drive 20 minutes away, 30 minutes just to get some good shit, man, it's worth it.
Let me put y'all on game. The fruit that's coming from different countries is more expensive than the fruit that grows locally because they got it. The fruit that's coming from other countries have to travel here, and it takes fuel to bring those fruits
Gas
here.
price,
So they gotta
high ass
raise the
gas prices.
Yep. So they gotta raise the price of it. So when you shop locally, find fruit stands and shit locally, or go to farmers markets and buy your fruits and vegetables locally, then it should be cheaper and it's healthier because it's going straight from the farm to your table. You know what I'm saying? When that shit travels, like when your avocados and all that shit travel from Mexico, you don't know where them shits been. You don't know where they came from. It's just best to eat local, man. It's best to eat local. It's best to get you, and it's good to meet the people that you buying your food from. See, if your shit coming from China, you ain't gonna never meet. You
You
ain't
ain't
gonna
meeting
never meet
nobody.
that.
Yeah, you ain't
Nope.
meeting nobody that's putting that meat out there on that shelf. And most of the supermarkets sell old ass meat anyway. That should be
Damn sure is
taken.
spoiled meat.
They take it back in the back, recolor that shit up, wash it off, recolor, repackage it, and put it right back out there on the shelf.
You even gotta watch your Whole Foods market. You gotta watch your
Oh
Whole
shit,
Foods
you just
market
got
sometime.
we just got some stinking ass chicken from there the other day.
Yeah, you
That shit
gotta
wasn't
watch your
no
Whole
good.
Foods
Like,
market.
man, come on, man.
You gotta actually look for the stuff that says grown locally and all that on your when you go to Whole Foods, because some of that shit still come from other countries too. But all that's going bye bye because Bill bought up all the land. The FDA, the USDA.
It's him. Basically, is him and a bunch of his cronies, man.
Yeah,
He's the face of it, but we know he ain't the only crony involved with that.
yeah. Y'all better take your asses to the farmers market. Seriously, do not try. I mean, sometimes you have to go to the grocery store if you're in a pinch. You know what I mean? Start reading those labels, even though they're not 100% with those labels neither. But I mean, some of them are honest, and you see all the bullshit that they put in your food that you can't even pronounce. Those are chemicals, man. Niggas wondering why they blood pressure high. Niggas wondering why they niggas having heart attacks and stroke. Nigga, you eating chemicals. What you think gonna happen? You eating chemicals. You out here eating chemicals. Tell them going to the doctor and they giving you more chemicals. And you wondering why you ain't getting better.
Nah, that yeah,
You piling chemicals on top of chemicals on top of chemicals.
it's all a Ponzi scheme. It's all a hustle. The food, no nutrients, keep you sick. You go to the doctors, they prescribe. Yo, I'm gonna just be honest. The food corporations is working hand in hand with the pharmaceutical companies.
They the same. They got the same
They
owners.
they got all they
If
all
you look
hand to
up the
hand, man.
names, if you look up the names of the corporates that own the food companies and that own the pharmaceutical, it's the same names.
These niggas keep you sick on purpose, so you keep coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Mental illness and depression is linked to the chemicals that's in your food, that's in your water, and that's in your air. Yep.
And that's why they allow marijuana to be legal because they ain't gonna legalize some shit that's gonna really make you You know what I'm saying? Like they want to be able to control that industry too as well.
You know, most people don't realize that 80% of the mental illness that goes on, the mental illness and depression that goes on is from lack of nutrition.
Yup.
People don't realize we're already starving because we're not getting the vitamins and minerals our bodies
Nope.
need from the
Nope.
food because it's being extracted out of the food.
I mean, I
People don't
see a lot.
realize that.
I notice a lot of people waking up and they starting to use the sea mosses and yeah, I mean the different they starting to get into the holistic thing. So I see a lot of people moving into the holistic thing.
But them lines is still long as hell
Yeah,
at
them. Yeah,
McDonald's in the morning though.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Them lines be long as hell, and some days be like, I ain't got no choice because I gotta go to work. I'm in a pinch,
Hmm.
and that's how they get you. They get you with these bullshit jobs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really paying you nothing, and you out there, so it's hard for you to cook something nutritional for yourself. So you gotta depend on gas station food. You gotta depend on the fast food, and that shit's just poisoning you. It's giving you just enough energy so you could work, but by the time your work shift is over, you tired as hell. You can't concentrate.
That shit
You got
loaded up with
headaches.
caffeine,
You got high blood pressure. You
sugar.
probably having goddamn chest pains because the shit that you eating at those gas stations is jam packed with chemicals. Those goddamn hoagies and all that. Them
The
goddamn
Wawa hoagies and
sandwiches.
shit.
Them sandwiches. Them shits is jam packed with poison. I'm trying to tell y'all.
The Wawa
That
hoagies and
shit
all
is
that shit.
not healthy at all. Not even a smidgen.
All that shit is jam packed with
And it's
caffeine,
expensive. Yup.
caffeine and sugar.
Yep. Caffeine and sugar. Clogged arteries. People don't realize that it's not fat that's clogging your arteries, it's the goddamn sugar. Do y'all
MSG.
understand what sugar do to the arteries in your body, to the blood vessels in your body? Sugar is like glass to the blood vessels in your body.
Yup.
It cuts them, it shreds them shits up. So it restricts your blood flow because it's literally it's shredding your damn blood vessels.
And them goddamn carbs turn right into sugar. On top of those carbs, man.
People don't realize the hardening of the arteries in their heart is literally from the goddamn the enriched flour, and sugar. Those are the two main culprits of clogged arteries is sugar and enriched flour.
What George Carlin say? They got you by the balls.
It's sugar in everything. It's sugar in the bread. It's sugar in the cereal. It's sugar in the goddamn beans. It's sugar in the
Bacon,
vegetables. It's sugar in every drink. Got sugar. It's like
the meats,
and,
sugar in
and
the
it's not
meats.
pure. It's not pure sugar cane that's grown like in like Barbados and places like that where they
Nah, it's that
grow pure sugar cane. Nah, this
nah,
goddamn
bleached,
processed sugar
bleached
with bleach
domino sugar.
and other chemicals. That's yeah, because
That big
pure
ass
sugar
yellow and
cane is
white bag.
actually healthier.
Yeah, I mean shit like turbinado, maybe.
It's healthier because it's healthier because it at least got minerals attached to it. But that white domino sugar, that shit, that's just killer. And high fructose corn syrup and sugar beets, man.
Sweet and low, all that shit they think people, all that shit with
All that
aspartame,
Splenda, yup. And nah, nigga,
aspartame in
Splenda
it.
ain't no better. Splenda is worse.
That shit got aspartame and all that in it. You don't want to touch that.
Splenda is a goddamn
All that
neurotoxin.
all that sugar free gum. People be thinking that shit. All that shit got aspartame and you know what I'm saying? Rainbow flavin, whatever that riboflavin, whatever that.
Riboflavin,
Yeah,
yup.
whatever that shit.
Those fake B vitamins that they putting in all that shit, all that enriched flour. We giving
Yo, it
y'all
was
game
study.
right now.
Yo,
That
you know
shit is
why?
what's giving y'all
You know
niggas
why we
cancer.
know this shit? Because we sat there and picked apart all those goddamn ingredients and researched them shit.
We researched all them goddamn ingredients. We did some nerdy shit. We like, let's find out what this shit really is. And most of that stuff, you're not even supposed to eat it.
That shit
Most of that shit that they put in your food, it literally says it's toxic. If you go to
powdery.
Wikipedia, and you look up most of those shits you can't pronounce on your
That
labels,
shit
it literally
powdery.
says toxic on in Wikipedia. They
It's
not even
laboratory
hiding it.
powdery, man. It's laboratory powdery. It's powdery laboratory shit, man. Shit made up in the lab that they dumping into the food. Cause you gotta think about the chemical companies is in bed with the goddamn food administration. And you know what I'm saying? They get paid to dump these poison powdery chemical shits inside the food.
Yep.
They get paid to dump it in the ocean. They get paid to dump the shit into the food.
The
You know
level
what I'm
of
saying?
convenience
Like,
that's in our neighborhood, we have become lazy to cooking daily. Hell yeah. And another
mm,
thing that's killing you already non-nutritional food is the goddamn microwave. Do y'all realize y'all literally setting a nuclear bomb off on your food every time you use that microwave? Some niggas can't cook without a microwave. Some people like, you ain't got
radiation,
no microwave. Like some people cannot cook without a microwave. The only thing they know how to make is
radiation.
microwave food. And y'all literally understand that microwaves give off that's literally radiation that's cooking the goddamn enzymes. If y'all know what
Killing
enzymes
all your
are,
nutrients.
look, it's like I'm about to get scientific on your ass. Enzymes is what helps you break down the food. You gotta understand, food comes supposed to come with enzymes. Enzymes is bacteria that's naturally occurring in food that help you break it down so your body can absorb the nutrients. You know what happens when you put it in the goddamn microwave? The enzymes
They die.
die
Yup. They
from the
nuke them.
nuclear bomb that's being set off inside your damn microwave. Cause that's all it is. It's microwaves. It's microwaves. That's radiation, y'all. So you're not so you killing the food that barely have any nutrients. So any nutrients that's left, you cooking it right off. And so most people get cancer from malnutrition. The cancer is happening because your body is not getting any
They
nutrients. Your
nutrient.
body
Nope.
is starving to death. Y'all
Eh,
don't realize y'all starving. Y'all starving right now. That's why you're always hungry. That's why when you don't eat, you have headaches, your stomach hurt. Y'all niggas is starving right now. Niggas is
And they
already in a famine, starving to death.
and they tell you niggas they eat 3 times a day and shit. Three, 4 meals a day.
Throw the whole goddamn microwave away. Shit, get it. Air fryers are actually good. The air fryers and get a toaster oven or
Toaster
air
oven.
fryer.
Yup.
You'll be better off with that.
Toaster oven and an air fryer. That's
Yep,
all you need. I mean, if you want to get you a rotisserie, little George Foreman
that's even
grill,
better.
or
That's
get
even
you an
better.
or indoor grill, a little
That's even
grill with
better.
the yeah with the grill with the little you could cook your chicken and all that and your burgers and shit
Anything
on
but
the
a
instant grill.
microwave, y'all. And plus, how could y'all niggas even eat from the microwave? It literally changes the texture of the food. That
That
shit
should
tastes.
taste
That
like
shit's
plastic.
disgusting.
That should be like plastic. Yo, you ever fuck warm that shit up on a styrofoam plate? Like,
Yeah, and the
damn.
plate be melting and shit. Yo, you
I'm
know
like,
what
y'all
I
niggas
hate?
is
I hate
crazy.
it. I hate it when niggas warm my goddamn macaroni and cheese up
Cheese up.
in
Yup.
a microwave and that shit be gummy. Like, yo. That shit changed the
Warm.
whole texture of macaroni and cheese. You gotta warm your macaroni and cheese up in a goddamn oven, fool.
They just warm that shit up on a
Not no
styrofoam plate.
microwave.
Had a plate melting all on the chicken and shit. Like, y'all niggas tripping. Like, yo, man. It's
Hella
some dumb.
holes in the plate.
Yeah, but some dumbass niggas be trying to put aluminum foil in there, having that whole goddamn microwave sparking.
Yeah, that's just some
Tripping.
dumb shit right there.
Tripping. 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 Yeah, you ever try? Yeah, exactly. You ever try to microwave some old ass French fries from the day before?
Ew.
That shit tastes like
Ew.
stale potatoes, man. That's yeah.
Shit, you'll
That
be
ain't
better
it.
off with an easy bake oven.
That ain't it. I'm telling you, that microwave ain't it.
Microwave anything is bad. Is the
Disgusting.
worst.
Disgusting. Disgusting. That's true.
I always knew it was something up with that microwave. I always
Yeah,
hated
it
that
always
shit. I
all
always hated the
taste.
microwave.
Yeah,
Shit, when I became an adult, that was the first thing that went. When I got my own spot,
yeah.
that was the
No
first thing to go.
microwave.
I ain't fucked with microwaves ever since.
That
Ever.
shit. Might putting plastic in there and the plastic melting. I'm like, nah, this shit can't be it.
People be complaining, you ain't got no microwave. How you warm your food up? The goddamn stove and the oven. What do you
Oven. Yeah.
think? The hell? The hell wrong with you? The stove and the oven works just fine. We've been using that shit for years before microwave. Yup. Hardly know. The microwave changes the molecule in the food, yup, to a synthetic type of substance, yup, while replacing it with radioactive properties. Exactly. That's why you niggas can't even boil water in a microwave because it changes the goddamn molecules in the water and it literally make your water toxic. Because your water
Niggas.
is absorbing goddamn radiation.
What was niggas'
You drinking
favorite?
radioactive water.
What was niggas' favorite meals in the
Oodles
water in
and
the mic?
noodles and shit.
Oodles and noodles. Yeah, oodles and noodles in the
And
microwave.
those cup of ramens and shit.
Melting the goddamn noodle, the plastic inside the damn bowl or the styrofoam
Yeah, we
noodle
putting
cup.
y'all niggas on game, yo. You can't even use microwave to even boil your water, man. That shit is absorbing. You gotta understand, water absorbs all types of energy. So you get that shit radiation. You drinking radiated water, my G. Niggas wondering why everybody walking around with cancer and shit.
If y'all got a microwave, y'all might go ahead and throw that shit out the window.
Just throw that shit out tonight. Like, just throw it out. Just
Don't
go in
tell
there
you
right now, put that shit in the
your
trash.
kids gonna wake up. Mom, what happened to the microwave, baby?
Get yourself a
I,
toaster oven with the air fryer attached to it.
Baby, we can't use this anymore. It's radiation. Throw that shit out the window.
I know plenty of niggas that warm up water that boil water in the microwave.
Well, you know, niggas eat they oodles and noodles out the joint,
Exactly.
man. Niggas eat they, you know what I'm saying? Niggas eat they oodles and noodles out them joints, man. Whole radiated chicken pack, man. Radiated beef pack, man. It
Yeah,
ain't
y'all
good.
understood, boy. All the shit that they poisoning us with. I'm surprised we still able to function.
Our bodies are stronger than a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we still able to function out
The
here.
human body's stronger than a motherfucker, boy. It endure a lot of shit. I tell you that.
Yeah, Georgia, get yourself a air fryer that's a toaster oven at the same time. Those are the shits. That's what I got in my kitchen right now. Goddamn, it's an air fryer and a toaster oven.
Oh yeah, don't let yeah, yeah, throw that. Yeah, don't even let your kids. Don't let them warm no shit up in there. They go to warm some shit up in there and smack their hand. Don't. Ah.
Yeah, that shit definitely ain't good for kids.
You gotta do the ah. Don't touch it.
Yeah, people cook meat in the microwave. I've seen it.
I seen motherfucker cook a whole Thanksgiving
Goddamn
dinner in that
turkey,
goddamn
yup.
joint.
Goddamn turkey up in.
Microwave just spinning and spinning, juice
If
falling out the
somebody try to bring a
juice spilling out
microwave
the
turkey,
motherfucker, man, all that.
if somebody try to bring a microwave turkey to my goddamn dinner, I'm like, you won't even be able to leave this motherfucker without getting your ass shot. Bringing that shit through my door.
Motherfucker, whole stuffed turkey, man. Stuffing and everything up in that joint. Niggas be warming their corn on the cob up in that shit. Like, niggas is crazy. Melting their
Oh,
butter in that shit.
damn, man.
Yeah, niggas
No,
melt
not
margarine.
melting they margarine in that shit.
Niggas melt margarine. How
Melting
many
they
of y'all here
margarine,
still
not even
using
butter.
margarine, man? Y'all still
Oh
using
man,
margarine?
I hope nobody in here still use margarine. Not margarine over butter. That
Triglycerides. Triglycerides, man.
Niggas be wondering why they got high blood pressure. Because we grew up on margarine and microwaves.
And that plastic ass cheese, that plastic ass Kraft cheese, the thin slices with the plastic wrap on it. Throw that shit out the window. Throw that shit out the window inside. Put it all in the microwave. Just throw all that shit out the window.
True Blue said triple slackers. Losers. Slackers.
Put the cheese in there. You know what I'm saying? What else? Put the cheese in the microwave. Put all that. Put the margin in there, and throw all that shit out the window, man.
It's wild out here, boy. It's all types of shit they poisoning us with.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. That ain't it.
And we wondering why we walking around with all these goddamn mental health problems.
Mental health problems, aches and pains,
Headaches. Niggas always
headaches.
complaining about headaches. They're like, motherfucker, did you just eat a Wawa sandwich, a goddamn hoagie from the gas station? Why you think you got a headache?
MSG.
You just drunk mad sugar, a Slurpee, or one of them goddamn shakes.
That MSG whooping your ass.
And you wondering why you got a headache.
Niggas talking about shit. I can't feel my fingers. I went numb on the left side. My MSG whooping your ass, man.
To the point we think that it's normal to get sleepy after we eat. When food's supposed to do the opposite, that shit's supposed to give you energy. Niggas getting sleepy. We even named it. We called it the itis. We called it the itis. We think that's normal.
Nigga-itis.
We literally falling asleep because our body is trying to process the poison and all the sugar, and our damn goddamn sugar is rising and falling.
Sugar.
Damn, our whole sugar is rising and falling.
That shit rising and falling like the sun.
Exactly. And we sitting there thinking, oh, this is normal. This is just the itis. Wondering why we got high blood pressure, diabetes, and having heart attack and stroke.
Nigga dizzier than a motherfucker. Niggas be dizzy as hell, boy.
Not realizing that food coma is literally us being poisoned.
Yeah. It's all bad, man. It's all bad.
We out here.
It's all bad. It's not good.
One of the most biggest offenders is that goddamn breakfast cereal, the sweetie cereals.
Oh man.
Sweetie cereals is the biggest offender, man. And it's a shame because that shit used to taste so goddamn good. That poison, some of that poison used to taste so good, but that the feeling you get after eating that consistently ain't even worth it.
No.
That shit ain't even worth it to me.
I used to be happy as shit that milk used to turn chocolate.
Or turn blue or green or red. Red, blue 40, yellow 5, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, niggas better get niggas better get some heirloom seeds out here. Goddamn right. Nigga said frosted flakes. It was mad sugar on them shits. Shit, I remember you eat a bowl of cereal and the sugar be at the bottom.
And you drink that damn
scooping
sugar
it up with the spoon and the milk at the same time.
Shit, but yeah, that shit happened with Cheerios and cornflakes because that wasn't sweet enough for us. So we'd take that Domino sugar
Yup.
and we'd fill that goddamn bowl up with sugar. So much sugar that when we done, the sugar still be at the bottom of the bowl with the milk. And we
You just
scooping up
drink
the milk with the sugar.
it.
Damn, man. That shit's crazy. Kool-Aid was the worst. Yeah, I know we ain't the only ones that was scooping up that goddamn sugar at the bottom of the bowl with the milk, thinking it's the best tasting shit on earth, boy. Shit, soda ain't even part of my vocabulary anymore.
Yeah, I haven't.
I haven't
Yeah,
had soda in so long that I
I
forgot
haven't.
that soda even existed.
I haven't had soda in long ass time. Years. Years. That nigga still on that King Vitamin.
Niggas still talking about that goddamn King Vitamin cereal. We went on for hours talking about that sharp ass cereal. Gum bleeders. Gum bleeders and shit. That shit cut your gums up.
Yeah, there was some other cereals that used to do that shit too.
That shit'll stick right into your gum. That can get actually stick into like get caught and stab and get stuck into your gum.
Priscilla said she addicted to Sprite. Sheesh.
Mm, 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 mm. You know you can make your own version of Sprite, right?
Just get some Pellegrino
Yep. Get
and
a lime and a
lime
lemon.
and a lemon.
Squeeze that in there. Put some agave in there. Agave is better than regular sugar. Put some agave in there. Put a lemon and a lime and some sparkling water.
Yep.
And make sure you get a sparkling water that holds a really good. You know what I mean?
Like Gerolstein or
Yeah.
Pellegrino.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, you don't f around with that Sprite. But I know it probably take you a little hard, to make it because soda is easy and convenient to grab. Just go in the store, buy it, grab it, and drink it in the car. But shit, the convenience is the danger. You know what I'm saying?
They actually got those machines that actually put CO2 in your water and make your water sparkly.
Mm,
You can use that and just put some actual squeeze some fruit juice in there. Cause you could mix fruit juice and with sparkling water
water, yup.
and make your own healthier soda.
I've done it plenty of times. Like blueberries, strawberries, or something. Some sparkling water.
And agave is a good sugar to dissolve, a good sweetener. I mean, I wouldn't go crazy with it, but it's lower on the glycemic. It won't spike your blood sugar as much.
Nope. Yup. Lemon lime good for detoxing. Yup. Yup.
We giving
Throw
y'all
away
niggas.
those microwave sweet babies.
Mm-hmm. We giving y'all some great advice in here tonight. You mix some apple cider vinegar with a little bit of baking soda, it actually make like a soda. It'd be a little, it's even a little sweet.
Hmm.
And you squeeze a little bit of lemon juice up in that joint.
And it's alkaline.
Some apple cider vinegar, uh, with the mother, like like what the hell they called again? Bragg's apple
Hmm.
cider vinegar. You put some of that in a glass with the with some water and baking soda. Put a little honey in there and a little lime and lemon. Yeah,
Got your own little alkalinity drink.
yep. And it's sparkling like soda. Cause when you mix the apple cider vinegar with the baking soda and the water, it literally gives it a fizz.
Baking soda. Baking soda.
Shit, I don't ever on no grape nuts
Grape nut. What?
and
Nah.
grape nut cereal.
Nah. Not that shit. Nah. No. Remember Total? Supposed to be iron. Well, iron in it.
They said they. I see. Mercy Pod keep talking about they blew up the Georgia Guidestones.
They did.
Yeah, or it's not Stonehenge. Or some shit they blew up. They always blowing some shit up though. A lot of times they don't make it public though. They tried to blow up the moon in the '60s.
Hmm.
They wanted to blow up the moon.
Yeah, the Georgia Guidestones are like the Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore.
they shit. I ain't even know nothing about that.
Nah. Hey, yup. Stanley Kubrick definitely directed the moon landing.
Oh,
Yup.
that shit was fake.
He damn sure did. They had President Nixon calling from the moon. How the fuck he got a phone calling to the moon? Where did he get the reception from? Straight from the White House to the
We can't
moon.
even call the moon in 2022. How the hell were they able to call the moon in
Exactly.
1969?
Nigga had a whole phone line and shit.
Shit, it's easier than that. It ain't no fucking stars never on the moon. It's always dark, and niggas is always on the
Yeah.
edge.
Edge. It'll always look
Niggas
like they
always
could
on the
fall off.
edge.
Don't
Niggas
it?
always on the edge. Look like they could fall off. There's never no stars,
It's
and,
like
and the
never
shit
know.
just look low budget and fake.
Yup.
Who was there when them niggas launched off in that little trash can that they launched back off the moon with? How in the hell? Who the hell was there to record that? Who stayed
Exactly.
behind on the moon to record them niggas leaving?
How niggas knew that how accurate.
How niggas was able to launch back off the moon?
Exactly.
You need
Niggas
all
ain't know.
that damn equipment. You need all that damn equipment to launch to the moon, and but all they need is a goddamn trash can to launch off the moon. Come on, man. You gotta be a stupid motherfucker to believe that in 2022.
Yeah, they never showed videos of them niggas launching back off the moon
Yeah,
on
they
some
did. That shit.
some
Yeah, that you.
countdown shit.
Yeah, put that shit on the put that shit up. You see how fake it look. You see how fake it look. Pull that shit up on YouTube.
Yeah,
Launching
we can
off the
pull it
moon.
up without them copyright.
Oh yeah, they might get us for that.
NASA. This video is
They
property of
faked it so they could keep
NASA.
getting people tax money. You know how much tax dollars go to the NASA program?
Hmm.
They able to use that money to fund other shit, underground projects, black ops. That's why they would fake it. And plus, they was testing to see how controlled people are by the television. There's many reasons why they faked it. It's multiple reasons of why they faked it. I mean, billions of dollars went through NASA. Trillions, shit, not billions, trillions.
That shit wasn't nothing but a money laundering scheme. That's all that shit was. That's
But
that whole project. That shit wasn't nothing but money laundering.
yeah, what when y'all get a chance, make sure y'all go to YouTube and check out them launching back off the moon. Watch how fake that
So
shit
it's
look.
trash. All they had was a trash can.
That shit looked like a trash can, fam. That shit looked terrible. That shit looked terrible, man. And then somebody was manning the camera. Who was panning the camera while the ship was leaving the moon? Who the fuck was panning the camera? They ain't had no wireless technology to pan cameras in space. They ain't had no. They barely even had wireless technology. How the hell
They mean
they
somebody stayed behind to record that shit.
exactly?
They mean to tell me somebody stayed behind there to record that shit.
It's funny trying to watch
How they
people who
then how
still
they
believe
get
in that
back?
shit explain it.
How they get back off the moon then? How
Exactly.
the how was they left behind to record the shit, and how did they get back off
How the
the
hell
moon?
they get off? Yeah, how the hell they get off the moon? How the hell they had the accurate coordinates to even launch to the moon and from the moon?
Exactly.
How the hell they was able to? How the hell was they able to do the math with that? And we never lived in an anti-gravity uh atmosphere. How are they able to do the calculations so accurately? How the hell they was able to land without blowing up? You literally shooting a missile at a big ass rock.
They never land on that bright motherfucker, man. They never land on it, man. Never land.
Never land.
And I
Exactly.
ain't, I ain't talking about Mike on them. Never land, man. And it's always dark ass background, and they look like they're on the edge. It's never like no far beyond where you see, hills and it's never no far. It's always like the black background, and they on the edge. You notice that? Like you could just you could go outside and look there all the way.
Sunkist said we sound too slow for them. Funny ain't funny sometimes. Oh, we sound slow? Well, explain to us how the hell. Explain to us how the hell they got off the moon. How they launch off the moon with the correct coordinates and still had enough gas to go back, had enough fuel to launch back. How they know how much fuel to exactly burn to come back? And they got all that shit on camera. So who stayed behind and filmed it? That's what I want to know. They literally, if you go and you watch that shit on YouTube, they literally show someone panning the camera up as the shit leaving. It's like, who's panning the camera?
Why is the background always so goddamn black? Tell me that. Why is no distance? Why you can't see in the distance? You know what I'm saying? Like why you can go outside right now and see in the distance. Why can you never see in the distance on top of the moon? Why is always this big black ass background?
Why is there never no stars? How are we able to see stars from the Earth, but the moon's supposed to be out further in space and we can't see one goddamn star in none of those videos?
But we sound
How?
slow. But we sound slow.
How?
It's just because we just critical thinkers. You know what I'm saying? We critical thinkers. You know what I'm saying?
Why is it so goddamn dark when
We
you're
don't
closer to the
believe every
sun?
goddamn thing that they put out there.
And if they did really get to the moon, they didn't do it the way that they told us they did it. As far as we know, they could have took an elevator up to that motherfucker. This shit probably not even in space. It's somewhere here on Earth.
Truman Show. Damn
That's another
Truman
thing
Show.
y'all niggas ain't. That's another perspective that y'all niggas ain't hitting on. Shit might not even be in space. That shit it looks close enough to be on Earth.
And that's how Truman Show was. The elevator all the way up to the joint where the creator of the fucking Truman Show world was at.
Mm-hmm.
It had to go all the way up into the elevator to
You
get
know what I'm
all the way up to
saying?
that floor.
Yeah, that's that.
How about the truth? How about the true
Yep.
space is within inside
There's
you?
no
How
asteroids.
about that?
There's no meteors. There's no asteroids. There's no stars. You don't
How
see
about
no shit. You don't see nothing.
how about all that shit exists inside you? How about that? How about all that shit is fake outside? All that projection outside is fake.
They
With the
went to
real,
the moon with a green
yeah.
screen. Exactly. Exactly. They went to the moon with a goddamn green screen. CGI.
Cause them niggas damn sure niggas damn sure tried to launch, and then that shit blew up at a certain point. Like they hit a dome or some shit.
The satellites is inside the atmosphere. They actually got blimps and shit. And a lot of the satellites are deep out in the ocean. A lot of those satellites are deep out in the ocean, and the other ones there's blimps that they're using. That's monitoring everything. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's all I know. That shit that they showed us in the '60s and '70s wasn't it.
Let me pull up. I gotta see something real quick.
Exactly. How the fuck they land on the moon? They launched the moon. The people understand launching is the same thing as launching a missile. So if you shoot a missile, could we land missiles? Could we land missiles at that time without them shits blowing up? In 1969 or whenever this shit, were we able to land missiles? Were we able to shoot missiles and for them to land perfectly without blowing up?
Bruh. Let me
Because
shoot
a
this
rocket ship is basically a missile. That's why you
bruh.
have to launch. Because when you launch something, you got to have coordinates. So they had the exact coordinates to the moon, the exact amount of fuel to get there and to get back. And when they launch from Earth, they got a whole goddamn launch station. Y'all see all that equipment and shit? So if you get to a moon that you never been to before, how you setting up a launch station from the moon? You can't carry all that equipment with you. You don't even know Shit, Aaliyah's plane went down from just packing too much goddamn luggage. You mean to tell me you're gonna take a whole launch station up to the moon the first time you go to launch back? Man,
You can
that's a
never
bunch
see
of
far off.
bullshit.
You can never see far off in the distance. You see that? Always a black ass background and a flat ass surface.
On the edge. Niggas on the edge.
Look, look. I'm showing y'all the pictures. Just look at that shit. Look, it's never no far off. You can't see shit back there. It's not one star twinkling or nothing. It's just all black. Every picture they took was just all black in the back.
That's the point that I was making, Harley. How the hell they get back? How the hell they was able to have enough fuel to get back? How did they know how much fuel to
Look
use
at
to
this
get back?
shit. How the hell this launch off the moon? Look at that.
How did they?
How
That's what launched off the moon, y'all.
how did this launch off the moon?
They was inside of that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You guys to be a stupid motherfucker to think that this was real. In 20 now you know maybe in the 60s and 70s niggas thought it was real because people ain't know no better. But in 2022, come on, man.
Man, look at that shit fake in the background. Look at that fake ass Earth in the back. Oh, it's just one. So happened to be just one planet right there, right? Yo, all these pictures it's all these pictures.
And you'll
It's
have people coming in here listening to us talk and think we sounding dumb. They say, yo, y'all sound dumb because they so far lost in the programming that they honestly think that somebody could launch off back off the moon with that shit that you showing in that picture. When in fact it takes a whole goddamn launch station to launch to the moon. But all it takes is a little nub,
a little
a little
bullet,
nub to launch back.
a little
Come on,
bullet.
all the way back to Earth, all the way back to Earth, right? A little nub, barely any fuel in that motherfucker.
All these pictures, look, just all black background. Nothing shining, nothing. Just
Nothing shot, no sun,
look.
no stars. A flat, it's flat. Shit look like it could fall right off the edge. Man, it's a done deal, man. Let's just be real, man. This shit is not it. Exactly. They came back to Earth on a goddamn Lego. Exactly. Some shit looked like Fisher Price made it. Come on, man. Man, do y'all see all the shit that they do to launch to the moon? Do y'all see them big ass launch stations in Houston? Those huge ass launch stations. It's so much equipment out there. It's big ass stations and pads, all that shit, right? But to launch back off the moon, all they got is a little ass piece of a nub of a shit to launch back. Come on, man. That's common sense right there, yeah. And people still they mind go blank when you tell them that shit, and they want to believe that the lie is so bad that they mind go blank and just say that you're dumb. You need to go back to school. They say that you need to go back to school. They say some dumb shit like that. Some type of program shit that they say. Some type of brainwash program shit they say. Like, nigga, you think they launched back off the moon with that? How the fuck they had? Where they store the fuel at to launch back? You know how much fuel it would take to get all the way to the moon at the coordinates that they say that it's at? How the hell you gonna launch back without crashing? How the hell you even gonna penetrate the goddamn ozone layer without burning up? Come on, man. This niggas gotta think. We gotta stop with this goddamn dumbass baby brain shit. This is baby brains. Niggas be having baby brains,
Look,
man.
look, this what it takes to launch to the moon. You see all that shit?
Look all that shit that it take to launch to the moon, y'all. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all that shit out there. That's tons and tons of equipment to launch to the moon. Why is it just a little ass piece of nub or something to launch back to Earth? Come on, man. Yo, would you ride a missile anywhere? This is a question to ask. Will any of y'all niggas in here ride a missile anywhere? Because you know these rocket ships are literally missiles. That's why you gotta launch them. So will any of y'all niggas ride a missile somewhere? And if you did ride a missile somewhere, would you be thinking about how the hell we gonna land without blowing up?
That's all they got. Look,
Come on, man. That's what they got to launch back to Earth with, y'all.
that's
Y'all
it.
see that?
That's all they space
That's
X.
what they
That's
use.
all they got.
That's what they use to launch back to Earth with. But they got a whole goddamn station with all types of heavy ass equipment to launch to the moon. Man, I can't, man.
That's all
If
they
people
got.
don't see this scam, then you can't convince them of nothing else. Just let them be dumb.
You literally, you look,
Let
you
them be
tell me
dumb.
that's all they got to launch off the joint. That's it.
You gotta salute NASA though for keeping this scam going all these years. They good.
Yeah, they is.
They good.
Yeah, they definitely is.
They good, man. They good for and people been believing it all these years, and a lot of people still believe in this shit.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Well, those rocket ships are missiles. That's the difference between launching somewhere and driving and flying somewhere. See, you're not flying to the moon, you're being launched to the moon. That's different. Launching and flying are two different things.
Yeah, cause how they land?
That's the point that I'm
If
making.
you launching
How do
some
you
shit, how the
land?
fuck is you
How do
landing?
you land without blowing up?
Oh,
They
you
first
just,
time there.
oh, you just gonna ease it on down,
You
like you
can't
just
ease it on down like an
exact.
airplane.
Nope.
There's a difference between launching and flying. When you're flying, you got complete control of the flying craft. When you're launching coordinates. You're launching to a certain coordinates and hope it hits its target. Any of y'all was in the military, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you launch a missile, nothing is controlling that missile except some laser guided type of shit if you got that. That's a major difference, man. And you ain't got nobody sitting inside of a missile guiding the missile, because who will be dumb enough to sit inside of a missile? Because when it lands, it's going to blow up. I don't give a shit how smooth the landing is going to be. If it's a missile, it's going to blow up. This shit just fucks up my mind. Losers, slackers.
Yeah, it ain't a way to,
Look at
ain't a
that.
way.
Look. Go up a
Look,
little bit. Look at all that equipment that it take to
look,
launch to the moon,
ain't
y'all.
no damn well they getting that type of equipment to the moon.
They is not getting all that goddamn equipment to the moon. Where they carrying all that
That's
equipment?
insane.
Why do they need all that shit to launch to the moon? You see all that shit out there? Y'all see all that? Look all that shit that they use to launch to the moon. So when they launch back to Earth from the moon, where they getting all this equipment from? Because they can't carry that. They can't carry all that shit up there with them. And who building that when they get up? Especially when they got up there the first time. Who building all that shit?
Where's the material?
They
Yeah,
ain't got the
exactly.
manpower to build a launching pad to launch back off the damn moon. Not to mention that the moon is moving as well. Exactly. How in the hell? How, Sway? If y'all believed in this moon landing, press 1. If y'all don't believe in this shit, press 2. I need to know who still believes in this shit. After all this evidence, how many of y'all still believe in it? 1, you don't believe. Yeah, nobody believes this shit no more.
Is that heavy?
Yeah, you don't believe it. Yeah, no one believes this shit no more. No way anybody can still believe this. You have to be brain dead to still believe this shit. Like how?
Yeah. And I said launch from the moon. I just don't see shit from them launching from the moon.
There is a video where they launched from the moon, and if you look at the shit that they launched from the moon from, it no way.
If you could find that, send that real quick.
All right,
That launched from the moon
I know. I don't
video.
shit. It don't even matter. It don't even. Oh, you talking about the YouTube video?
Yeah, you saying if they saying they launched from the moon. Is that the thing they supposed to have launched from the moon with? That little Apollo 11 lunar, or is that the station? Supposedly.
No, I'm about to show you. I'm about to send it to you now.
So the Russians never took their ass up there neither. Cause they saying them niggas was the first niggas.
Well, if they got up there, they didn't get up there the way that they told us they got up there.
Nah.
Just know that it's some type of lies going on.
Yeah, some secret spacecrafts and some shit.
I'm about to send it to you now. I know they're gonna hit us with a copyright with this shit.
Let me see. What is it from NASA?
I think it's worth it though. Yeah, it's the shit that it's what they showed us in the 70s from NASA. Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's from NASA's channel.
Nah, I don't think this from NASA's channel, but they did have this. This is the shit that was on television. This is what was on This is what they should. This was literally on television.
They really launched from NASA. That shit like some god. All right, let me. That shit look like some goddamn
a trash can.
R2D2. Ain't that the nigga name? Or that like R2D2 or some type of shit. Some shit from Star Wars.
Yeah, I sent it to you. You got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to let me pull that up real quick. Just hold on real quick.
Y'all about to see this. Y'all about to see this buffoonery here. How many of y'all have seen them launch off the moon? Because the video do exist, and this shit was on national TV, but they only played it once. They never played it again. How many of y'all seen that? After seeing that, no way you could believe that this shit was real.
50 seconds. Roger, Challenger. Everything looks great down here. Correct. Okay.
Niggas launched from R2D2 and shit.
I'm not going to be able to squelch him out anymore. Okay? Turn the volume down a little bit.
This is it, y'all. This is what they launched from.
This is Challenger. We're coming up on 210 from liftoff.
Here it go. Yeah, go. You can forward a little bit. You ain't missing nothing.
Awful lot of static, Jack. We break lock? Okay, I'm going to get the pro. 99, proceeded.
Moon
3,
looking like a silky
2,
do-rag.
1, ignition.
Look at that, little sparks.
Vector good.
Little confetti. Look at that. Look at the cameraman.
I gotta bring that shit back. Hold on.
Y'all see the confetti coming out the bottom of it? That's them celebrating that they was able to make
99, proceeded. 3, 2,
to fool
1.
our asses. Look,
ignition.
confetti.
Houston.
Scams.
Vector good.
Look at that.
Exot.
Scams.
That's them. That confetti was them celebrating.
Roger, you have good thrust.
So you mean to tell me these niggas recorded that shit and they couldn't get back?
Look at the cameraman.
Okay,
That stayed back. Look at the
308, your
cameraman.
number. Stay coming through 1,500 feet, and H dot looks good. Roger, we've lost
Look at
data
that.
right now.
Look at that cameraman.
We'd like aft Omni, please. Okay, coming up on.
That cameraman got skills,
Coming right
boy.
over top of Camelot.
He's a true hero. He stayed back on the moon and literally recorded it leaving. How the fuck he gonna get back home? How's the cameraman gonna get back home, y'all?
Challenger, Houston, your go at 2 minutes. We'd like egg smoke control. Just get calm if you can.
That cameraman dead now.
Roger, Challenger, we need a
he been died.
623 plus 10,000 in the air.
They left that nigga up there with barely no food.
25K.
He ain't had no supplies, cause it looked like there's no supplies up there.
I tried it. I tried
No
it around
equipment.
and it doesn't hold. Try aft Omni again, Jack. America, Houston, tell Challenger that they're right on the factory. Both systems are.
They
America,
left his ass on the moon, y'all. Now you see that shit that they used to launch off the moon, but look at all that shit they used to launch to the moon. Come on, man, you can't. All right, let's do this again. If you believe this shit was real, press 1.
Nah,
If y'all believe this shit was fake, press 2.
Ain't no way in the world they launch it back off the moon.
I better not
like
see
that.
no goddamn ones in here after this. You still can't be. Come on, man. I better not see no goddamn ones in here. It better not be no goddamn one, because you got it. If I see a one in here, you better explain this shit to me. I want to know what happened to that cameraman. What's his name? I want to know how the hell they need all that equipment to launch to the moon, but to launch off the moon, it just looked like a little teeny stand with confetti coming out the bottom, and it's shit like, come on, man. If you press 1, man, explain this shit to me.
This shit is
please.
over.
Please give me the science behind, because you don't even need to go to school to read no goddamn science book to see that that's fake.
This shit is over. They scam. They basically just scam the people, man. Bamboozle. Let it stray. Run them up.
It ain't no number ones in here. Nobody believe this shit. And the people who believed it probably believed it up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And they seen them launching off that moon. No way you can still believe this shit now.
Yeah, because that's like all the footage that was released later.
Yeah.
You know
We probably effing somebody up right now, because they whole life they believe that we went to the moon, and then they see this shit and they get crushed. Yes, that was on television. Yes, that is real footage. Yes. That's what they showed us in the 60s.
So they launched to the moon in some big ass rocket, but they lost.
Big ass launch pad.
They launched back off the moon in R2D2 and shit.
Those launch pads are made of with tons of steel. You know what I'm saying? Tons of steel. They big as shit. It's literally station after station after station just to launch.
Houston,
to the
we have
moon.
a problem.
Exactly.
Houston, the motherfuckers is lying. We got a problem.
I feel bad for somebody who still believe this shit. I'm telling you.
Damn.
Nakia, what'd you do? Mop the floors? Y'all know damn well.
Y'all know damn well.
Exactly. It's like a deleted scene to old Star Trek movie or some shit. An old Star Trek episode from the 60s. Or Lost in Space or yeah, one of them joints.
That cameraman was the director of the movie.
No way a cameraman, because look, y'all gotta think about it. That was the 60s. They didn't have no technology to control cameras like that wirelessly. And even if they did, where they setting the wireless equipment up on the moon? Because you need a signal. How the hell you gonna get the signal to the moon and there ain't no towers up there?
Nope.
You need something for it to feed from, to ping from. And don't try to say the satellites, because where the fuck did you see satellites up there? There's no satellites up there. There was nothing
Oh,
up
so they
there.
just left all them cameras and shit up there, huh? They just left the camera.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Pull up when Nixon actually called the goddamn moon. They literally put that on TV that this nigga called the moon from a landline.
From a landline.
This nigga, the president called the goddamn moon from a landline. You understand? You understand what I'm telling you?
Damn, this a whole
The
new this
the
a whole new segment. We could
the
have.
president called the moon
Let me see.
from a
Nixon.
landline phone in the 60s. When they was still dialing, operator, yes, connect me to, from those phones, a rotary phone.
Let me
They
see.
called the goddamn moon in the 60s from a
Oh, here
landline
you go. You
phone.
got pictures and shit of it right here.
A
Let me pull
landline
this up.
phone. You understand?
Let me pull. Let me.
They didn't even have cell phones yet around that time, at least not available to the public. And he called the moon from
The
a
moon.
landline phone. I'm done. I can't no more. I can't. I just I can't do this shit. No, I can't deal with these lies anymore. I
There you go. They called the moon.
How did President Richard Nixon place a phone? That was one of the most famous calls in history. They
Yep.
still talking about that. Well, they don't talk about it now because now people thinking like, huh, how does that make sense? How the hell he call the moon from a landline phone? And he talked to them. He talked to them. He talked to Neil Armstrong.
He talked to them in the
He
goddamn
talked to Neil
studio.
Armstrong from the from a goddamn from the
Nigga,
Oval Office from a landline phone, man.
he called Burbank Studios. That's what he called. He called Burbank Studios, man. That's what he called. That's what he
We could
called.
barely call down the goddamn street with these cell phones we got now before it drops a call. How the hell you gonna call a moon from a landline in the 60s? Now I'm gonna say this one more time. If you believe this shit is real, press 1. If you believe
real.
all this shit is fake, press 2. This nigga called the moon from a landline phone.
That's the phone right there.
That's the phone. That's the
That
phone that
type of
called.
so this type of phone right here really called the moon.
That's the phone that called the moon, y'all. You understand? That phone, that piece of shit phone right there called the moon in the 60s. All right? You know what I'm saying? That's what called the moon. And it's still in the museum. And a nigga called the moon from the Oval Office. The moon. Not China, not Russia, not England. You know what I'm saying? This nigga called the moon. He called Neil Armstrong.
That nigga
He called
called.
the nigga that placed the flag. He called the nigga that put the flag inside the flat ground on the moon.
He
That's who he
called.
called. He
He
talked to the
called
nigga on the
Universal
moon. You
Studios.
understand? From a landline. All
Them,
right.
them niggas was at Universal Studios, man.
People think we just be talking out the ass on these channels. We not talking out the ass. We giving y'all hardcore facts. We showed y'all niggas them launching off the moon and that shit that they launched off the moon with confetti coming out the bottom of it. Now we showing you that this nigga called the moon from a landline phone in the 60s. Do you understand? I have to keep saying it because I still can't even believe it. He called the moon, y'all, from a landline. All right? The shit that's connected to the jack that's in your wall. This nigga called the moon. There's no power lines on the moon. There's no telephone lines. There's no goddamn Bell of Atlantic and all that shit up there. There's no T-Mobile on the moon when they first got there. How the hell did this nigga call the goddamn moon with no power lines, nothing up there? He called the moon from a goddamn landline phone.
I'm done with this.
I'm done, man. This shit is over. This shit is over, y'all.
I'm done. I'm done.
So
with
if they
this.
lied to us about this, what more are they lying to us about? All right? It's clickbait. That's why I let niggas talk. It's clickbait. Nah, we don't be clickbait. The shit, the lies we've been told are so outrageous that you would think it's clickbait. You would think it's clickbait. Now y'all know y'all know no disrespect for the people up in here who's up in age, but y'all know our grandparents and our parents are dumb as fuck, right? For believing this stuff. Especially calling the moon from a landline phone. That right there always gets me. And they sit up there to this day and say that this is real. And say that we really landed on the moon. And this nigga really called the goddamn moon from his phone on Earth. I can't. This shit is over.
Look at this code. Why do we need cell phones? Why do we need cell towers every 3 miles if the president could call the moon in the
In
1969?
1969. He did that shit in 1969, y'all. We need a goddamn cell phone tower on every block just to call around the corner now. Would our 5G network still be dropping calls? You know what I'm saying? 5G network still drop calls. You know what I'm saying? But he was able to take his technology from 1969 and call the moon with it. Perfect reception. Clear talking. It's clear. It was clearer than what I sound like right now. And this nigga called the moon with it. It was talking that clear the whole time.
Yeah,
The evidence is overwhelming. I rest my case.
rest my case.
I rest my case. Like, we undefeated. Like, we undefeated when it comes to this. Like, nobody can defeat us. No one can defeat this platform when we arguing about the moon landing. You know what I'm saying? You can't defeat us. I don't give you. You could bring your top scientists in here. You could bring your top NASA scientists. You could bring your astrophysicists. You could bring all them niggas in here that still try to push this narrative, and they gonna have to explain to me how the fuck Nixon called the moon in 1969 from a landline phone, and I can't even call around the goddamn corner with a 5G phone. You're gonna have to explain that to me.
Yeah, that's
Ain't enough scientific calculations in the world that can explain that shit. I'm sorry, but scientific calculations can't beat common sense.
yeah. This is just horrible. This is just like horrible pictures, man. That nigga called Burt. Like I said, he called Burbank Studios.
He called
That's
Burbank
all
Studio.
he did was call the studio. That's it.
Y'all niggas better go watch that video of him calling the moon. This nigga talked to the astronauts, y'all. He ain't just talked to some nigga sitting at the goddamn station. This nigga talked to the motherfuckers that was on the moon. Y'all might want to go watch that video. That's where they effed up at. They effed up there. They effed up. It would have made more sense if he just talked to the niggas that was just sitting there, you know what I mean, in Houston. They effed up when the nigga actually talked to the niggas that was on the moon. They effed up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, ain't no three-way to the moon. Not from no goddamn landline. Not from no landline.
There's no towers for a signal.
There's no towers for no signal.
How can you you in space and you gonna have a signal?
We can't even get a perfect signal from with our cell phones with 5G towers that's right around the corner. This is 1969. This happened in 1969. They didn't even have laptop computers then. They didn't have wireless connection. You know what, man?
Yeah, I'm ready. Shit, I'm ready to get up off of this thing.
Yeah, let's get the hell up off of here, man.
I'm tired. I'm falling asleep and shit.
Yeah, these niggas. It's now it's niggas coming in here trying to argue and say that niggas just called NASA and they
They just called that. They called
just called
NASA.
NASA.
They said they called NASA.
Yeah, that Nixon just called NASA and NASA connected Nixon to the moon.
On what signal?
Or on what phone? What landline phone did they have on the fucking moon to talk to anybody on Earth from a regular phone, landline phone? Please tell me, because you still need, order to use a landline phone, it have to connect to the goddamn the wires, to the telephone wires. You got to plug it into a jack. So what did they use?
I guess if you find out that information,
Bring it back.
Send it to us.
And we admit that we wrong. If you could find that.
Yeah, just send us the information.
Here they go. I seen somebody say the radio thing again. I seen someone say the radio thing again. Oh my gosh. I don't even, you know what? That's another whole conversation. All right, we about to end this shit. We
Mhm. Yeah,
about to
just
end
send
this
send a link
shit.
to the DM the link
Yeah,
or something.
DM that shit to the Night and Day Network IG page.
Yeah.
They used the landline and connected it to the radio to so he could talk to them on his landline phone through the radio. All right now.
You gotta show me. You gotta show us that.
And exactly, and that's all we have to say.